Welcome everyone to Combat Wrestling Trivia. Tonight we have two competitors here looking to get a faction point as well as looking to make their way into the Clash of the Combatants Volume 3. Welcome to Jake Tato. He's here. He says cheering on Alec, secret tunnel member. Joey Suba is also here. He says, yo! Welcome in Joey and Tato. Today we have a great match for you. Alec Miller recently returned to CWT after a nearly 2-year absence. He defeated Travis Fame the last time you saw him here, and then he joined his faction, the Nation of Defamation. You can get that shirt by DMing me on Twitter, $25 shipped within the US. Alec, welcome back to CWT once again, looking to get back in the Clash, something you never competed in. You were supposed to compete in the first one, but you dropped out right before, but you're looking to compete in your first one. Alec, whatever you gotta say.
Let's see how this goes. 1-0 in my return back. Let's see if we can keep this win streak going. Richie is killer, but I'm gonna try and make the nation proud.
Absolutely. Joey says, yeah, there's a killer shirt. Yeah, and Alec chose purple. You can get that in any color. I am open to anything. But Richie, you're back in CWT. You're looking to compete in your third Clash of the Combatants. Richie, your thoughts?
Yeah, man. I'm hoping to get in. My last Clash, I think I showed, what I can do. I got into like the top 5. It's squeezed in there. I think I was I improved dramatically from the last one. So the first one. So yeah, I'm looking to get back in there and see just showing people what I can do. Alex is a formidable opponent. So yeah, I'm looking to see what will happen here. But yes, this will be fun.
Absolutely. So, for the people watching currently and chatting in the chat, go ahead. You can bet your loonies on who will win. Will it be Alec? Will it be Richie? Place your bets now. We already have 500 on Alec. You guys are really ahead of the game there. So, we are going to start, while you guys are doing that, we're going to start with round number 1. And round number 1 works like this. 4 questions worth 1 point each. 2 questions each based in the first round, strength given by both combatants. 1 final question with 4 possible answers in a random category. 1 point per correct answer. 8 total points available in round number 1. And for you guys currently in this StreamYard with me, the questions will be in the private chat, but I will also read them aloud. You will not see them on the screen, but they will be in the private chat if you guys want to tab over to that if you want to. But I will also read them aloud. If you want me to repeat it verbally, I can do that too. And we are going to start with round number 1 in the category of Richie strengths with his WWF in the 2001. And your first question to start us off is, which wrestler competed in the most WWF Championship matches on pay-per-view in the year 2001? You guys both have an answer?
I got an answer.
All right. Alec, what do you got? The Rock.
Rock.
And Richie?
I said Steve Austin.
Correct answer is Steve Austin. The Rock was only in, I believe, 2, just WrestleMania and No Way Out, and then he went to go film The Mummy Returns or The Scorpion King, one of those.
I was between those two.
Yeah, I mean, good guess. So, Richie, you're on the board first. We're going to go to your second question in the category of WWF in 2001, and that is, who was the first wrestler from WCW to win a match during the main card of Invasion 2001 pay-per-view? It's just, and I'm not going to trick you, it's not a tag team, it's just one person. It was a singles match.
Okay.
Still tastes like earth. Let me know when you're good, Richie.
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm good.
All right, Richie, what do you got?
I don't think this was right, but I said Billy Kidman.
And Alec.
I said DDP.
Correct answer is Billy Kidman, who defeated X-Pac.
Okay.
Good job.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, good job, Richie. You got the 2 for 2. Joey Suba also getting in the chat. But now we're going to go to Alec's strength. And Alec, you chose the Mae Young Classic. And your first question is, what was the last year in which the Mae Young Classic occurred in the WWE? Alright, looks like you're both in. Alec, what do you got?
I said 2017.
Richie?
It's 2018.
So there's one in 2017, but then there was a second one in 2018. Richie, getting the point again. So we're going to go into your second question in the Mae Young Classic. And it is, who is the only wrestler in the 2018 Mae Young Classic to be currently signed to Impact Wrestling? Also, soon to be known as TNA. Welcome in, Steve Mesa. We're going to be having Joey Suba, who's in the chat, defending against Paul Mead at Matty Law's Midnight Ride, and the winner of that will take on Steve Mesa right before the clash begins. As Steve Mesa won the CWT Rumble. Let me know when you're good, Richie.
Yeah. Probably wrong, but turn it up.
Richie, what do you got?
I said Kylan King.
And Alec.
Deanna Purrazzo.
Actually, okay, so I will straight up tell you, I have Killer Kelly, but let me see if Deanna Purrazzo was in. I might have missed that. Let me see if she was
She's
in
in the first or the second.
Yeah, let me see if she was in 2018. She was. So yeah, Deanna Purrazzo, also correct answer. So you will get the point, Alec. That is a my bad. I was really tired last night when I wrote these. But yeah, you're correct. So yeah, there was 2 possible answers to that. Deanna Purrazzo will get you the point. So 1 to 3 as we go into our 4-point question, and it comes in the category of the Universal Championship. And your question, the category of the Universal Championship is: who are the 4 wrestlers that competed in a Fatal 4-Way elimination match for the vacant Universal Championship after Finn Balor vacated the title in 2016? Guys, we'll get a little bit more time with this. There's 4 answers, 1 point per correct. And then we're going to move on to round number 2. Currently 3 for Richie, 1 for Alec. Currently have a nearly even in the predictions. 940 loonies on Alec, 1.2k on Richie. answers in the chat. Richie, do you have 4 answers?
Yeah.
All right. So, Alec, we're going to go to you first. What do you got?
I went Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Kevin Owens, and Chris Jericho.
And Richie.
Jericho might be a good shout. I couldn't remember the fourth one. I said Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, and put Braun Strowman.
All right. So the correct answers are Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Kevin Owens, and that fourth one that you guys forgot, my dad, Big Cass. Remember when they tried to push Big Cass?
That was like the odd one out. Yeah, Big Cass is in that.
Big Cass of all people. All right. So that moves our scores: 4 for Alec, 6 for Richie. So we're gonna move on to round number 2. Round number 2 works like this. 4 questions for each player based on the second string provided for the match. Each correct answer will award 1 point, and there's no steals. 4 total points available in round number 2. So we're gonna start with you. Welcome in, Dwayne. Yes, everyone getting all those good answers. Alec, you chose the Money in the Bank match. All right, so your first question is: at which WrestleMania did Kofi Kingston compete in his first Money in the Bank match? Welcome in, Travis.
Let's go 25.
That is correct for a point. All right, moving on. Second question is: what is the most recent male? Who is the most recent male to win the Money in the Bank match in their first time competing in the match?
Oh, hell yeah!
He hasn't competed on before. I'll go Damian Priest.
Damian Priest is correct. It was this year.
Yeah.
Welcome, Matty Laws. Thank you for the subscription. Appreciate you. He says, "Ya boy, the real cock and ball is in the chat. The promo I cut was done months ago. Don't kill the magic, Matty. Don't kill the magic." All right. Moving on to your third question. And it is: including NXT, who was the only competitor in the men's Money in the Bank match in 2020 to not have won a singles championship at any point of their WWE career.
Sorry, I have it happening right now.
Yeah, that's cool.
Let me go with I'm blanking on who was in that match. I'll say Otis.
That is correct.
I knew the answer.
Yeah, my son just got here, so let me open the door.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
him.
you're good. Travis says, "My dog tries to give me answers too, bro." I think that's both of you that might be having that going on right now, Richie.
Yeah, oh no, she's sleeping. But yeah, I had to get the caterer in here because she tried to eat them. She had one of the pendants in her mouth.
Oh God. Alright, so Alex still has 1 question remaining. 3 for 3 so far.
Oh man. So wish those steals. I'm like, oh, I know this. Yeah. and then like, oh, he's not gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Damn, I was just gonna.
Yeah. Good old steals. Good times. fun fact, steals kind of went away because there was a certain someone that was using their time when the other person was answering to look up answers to steal. Dwayne with a gift sub. Thank you, Dwayne, so much. Hi PPP is now a subscriber. Thank you, Dwayne. Dwayne also with a subscription for himself. I appreciate you, Dwayne. You're on a 14-month streak. You're the fucking man, Dwayne. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. Yes. Thank you, Dwayne. You're the fucking best. All right. Alec, you good?
We're all good. Yeah, everything's,
right.
everything's taken care of.
All right. Yeah. Okay, we're good. And your fourth and final question in round number 2 is: in which year featured the only Money in the Bank match to include Lana? Tons of grammatical and spelling errors there. That's what happens when you have certain people write questions for you. Anyway, but yeah. What was the only year that Lana was in the Money in the Bank match?
I'll go 2019.
Oh, that is incorrect. It was 2018. 2018. But you still pick up 3 points. That brings you up to 7. Yep. So you're good. We're going to do Richie's now. All right. She was weirdly over that night, says Joey. Yeah, right? It's strange sometimes. All right. Richie, your questions come in the category of wrestler real names. And Richie, your first question is: who is the most recent wrestler to win the WWE Championship using their real name?
So are we talking about the main?
Yep, like the one that Roman currently holds.
Okay, yeah, I get it. I get it now. Randy Orton.
That is incorrect. It was the champion before Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar.
Oh yeah, duh.
And then you also would have had Bobby Lashley. No, his name's Franklin, right? Yeah, his name's Franklin.
Yeah.
All right. So moving on, your second question. Mantar's real name? It was not Mantar, Travis. I'm sorry. All right. Your second question is: other than Brock Lesnar, who is the most recent person to win a Royal Rumble match using the real name?
Let's go through them. I'm gonna say Shinsuke Nakamura.
That is also incorrect. Looking for Ronda Rousey.
Oh, forget about the women.
You gotta remember those women, Richie. All right. So third question. Speaking of women, is which former NXT Women's Champion's real name is Jessica Woynilko?
Women's champion.
Yes, former NXT Women's Champion. Tato says, "Stupid sexist, Richie."
I know. I'm sorry. Can you repeat the name again?
Yes, Jessica Woynilko.
Hmm. Let me- Raquel Rodriguez.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for the 2 champions ago, Tiffany Stratton.
Okay.
Okay, so, Richie, your final question is... Which male wrestler for New Japan Pro Wrestling is the only who is currently holding a singles championship and using their real name? Their full real name.
Will Ospreay.
One second.
I might have cussed up you again.
Yep, Will Ospreay is correct. I didn't write this question. But yeah, I'll give you it for Will Ospreay. Giving you a point, because that is his real name, and he is the current New Japan, US or UK, whatever champion he likes to be. Alright, so, we're going to take down that question. Richie, you picked up 1 point there. 7-7. I also had Hiromu Takahashi. Was also would have been
Alright,
separate
yeah,
points.
okay.
Alright, so it is now time to enter. We have a tie, 7-7, and we are going to enter the Battle Zone. In the Battle Zone, it works like this. 1 question with at least 10 possible answers will be asked. The player with the lowest score will start until they have 5 guesses each. Each correct answer is worth 1 point. 5 total points available per player. So, today, your Battle Zone is in the category of The Undertaker. And your question in the Battle Zone is... Who are 10 of the wrestlers that have faced The Undertaker in a casket match on pay-per-view in the WWE? So, there is more than 10 answers. I believe there's 11. But face The Undertaker in a casket match on pay-per-view in the WWE. Alec, we're going to start with you.
Kane.
Richie.
Mark Henry.
Alec.
JBL.
Richie.
Mankind.
Alec.
I feel like I saw this match, but it might be wrong. Mr. Kennedy.
Richie.
Randy Orton.
Alec.
Edge.
Richie.
You guys are great. Yokozuna.
Okay. And Alec, your final one.
Triple H.
Triple H, okay. And Richie, your final one.
Alright,
Tato says that it's currently 35-0 in the second quarter for Thursday Night Football. What?
I'm sure I'm sort of I'll just say Sid. I'll say Sid Vicious.
Okay. So, your correct answers in order are Kamala, Yokozuna, Mustafa, the Supreme Fighting Machine, King Mabel, Goldust, Shawn Michaels, Heidenreich, Randy Orton, Bob Orton, Mark Henry, The Big Show, and most recently at the Greatest Royal Rumble, bury him softly, brother, Rusev. So, Alec, you got picked up a 0 on that one. I think you might have get confused for the last Ride match because JBL and Mr. Kennedy both did that with Undertaker. But Richie, Richie, you got 3.
Yeah.
That's going to bring you up to 10, but we are still just a 1-score game for the final round. So it's 10-7 for Richie. Oh, I was like, Staley's firing. They're talking about football in the chat. All right, so it's 10-7. We're going to move on to the final round, and it works like this, as always. 3 points per correct answer. Starting with the low score, each player will choose 3 numbers between 1 and 20. Each player will answer their own questions. They take the lead. If one player has had a question not have the answer, or does not have the lead, the game is over. If one player runs out of questions before the leader answers any of theirs, a knockout is declared. If there is a tie after both players answer 3 questions, sudden death overtime will occur. Overtime will end when one player is correct and one is wrong. Travis says, wasn't that casket match on Rusev Day? Strangely enough, every casket match The Undertaker's been in has been on Rusev Day. It's weird how that works. Alright, before we begin, Alec, a number between 1 and 3 to shuffle the final round.
I'm sorry, I missed the number.
Yeah, I just need between 1 and 3 to shuffle the final round.
Oh, 2.
1 and 2. Alright, now your 3 numbers between 1 and 20.
4.
Okay.
5.
Okay.
18.
Okay. And Richie, your numbers.
9. 3. 20.
Okay. So, Alec, we're going to start with your first question. Comes in the category of ECW. And your question, Alec. Also, happy birthday, Tato. Happy birthday. And your question is an ECW. Who was the first wrestler to win the WWE ECW Championship at a show that wasn't branded as ECW? So the WWE version of the ECW title at a show that was not an ECW show. It is an ECW question, Travis. I will fight you.
Kofi Kingston.
That is incorrect. We're looking for Vince McMahon.
Oh, yeah.
Vince McMahon, who I believe won at a Backlash 2007. All right. So your second question will come in the category of the Altitude Era, celebrating high-flying wrestlers in wrestling. Your question is, which former WWE Cruiserweight had the nickname El Rey de las Cuerdas, which translates to King of the Ropes?
Oh, shit. The only thing that's coming to my head is Grand Metalik.
Damn it.
That is correct for 3 points.
Let's go.
All right. So, you're down 2 questions. So we're gonna go over to Richie because we now have a tie game at 10. Great fucking pull. Gotta bring you up to 10. 10-10. Now, Richie. Your first question is number 9, and it comes in the category of the Attitude Era. And your question, Richie, is: which former WWF Tag Team Champions teamed with Tonka Michinoku to defeat Kai and Tai in the opening match of the 1998 King of the Ring?
I'm not 100% sure. Just think of a tag team around that time. That may have. It may have been around at that time. I will go with. This might be after they left, but I'll go LOD.
That is incorrect. The correct answer was the Headbangers.
Ah,
The Headbangers. All right, so Richie, we're going to move on to your second question. You chose number 3. And number 3 comes in the category of Japan. And your question, Richie, is: which team were the IWGP Tag Team Champions going into Wrestle Kingdom 17?
I've done good at avoiding Japan on this on the third round all this time.
Hey, out of any of us in the league, you live the closest to Japan.
I know. I still haven't been there either. Aussie Open.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for the current AEW Tag Team, former AEW Tag Team Champions, FTR. It was when they were on their big belt collecting spree. So, you both use 2 questions. So, we're going to go back to Alec, as we still have a tie game. And you chose number 18 as your next question, and that corresponds to Impact Wrestling. And Alec, your question is: who is the most recent person to become a TNA Triple Crown champion by winning the tag titles as the last one needed when they did so in 2013?
Samoa Joe.
All right. That is incorrect. We were looking for Austin Aries. Austin Aries. All right. So, Richie, comes down to this.
Uh-huh.
Question number 20 in the category of All Elite Wrestling. So, Richie, your question is: who won the Battle Royal in the opening match of AEW Beach Break 2021 to get their team a shot at the AEW Tag Team Championships of Revolution 2021?
Ooh. Shut up. You know, don't help. Uh, I mean, John Silver.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for Chris Jericho. We got the title shot for him and MJF.
Oh, that's right.
So, we're going to be going to overtime. It's currently 10 to 10. It's time for overtime. So, Alec, I need another number between 1 and 20 that hasn't already been picked.
Gosh. No.
Let's go 7.
7. And Richie.
5.
5 has been picked.
Oh, it has. Oh, okay. I bet. How about Richie?
No,
Gosh. Shut up. I know I already picked it. Okay. 11.
11 it is. Okay. Joey says he gets Phoenix. He said Phoenix won something. I believe Phoenix won the only casino tag team battle royal. So, Alec, we're going to go to you first. And you chose number 7, and that corresponds to Ring of Honor. And your question, Alec, is... Jay Lethal successfully defended the ROH Championship against which current WWE wrestler at Final Battle 2018?
Cody.
Alright, so now we are going to go to Richie. And Richie, you chose number 11, which corresponds to NXT. And Richie, your question in NXT is... At which TakeOver event did the Authors of Pain win their first NXT Tag Team Championship?
Fuck. I never did take it. Gosh, I'm thinking. I thought this was a handicap match now.
I'll bring my son in. Sorry.
It's a W for watermelon.
NXT Chicago. The TakeOver Chicago.
Okay. Alright, so, after your 2 questions, Richie, correct answer to your question. They defended the titles at NXT Chicago, but they won them at San Antonio Royal Rumble 2017 weekend. Alec, correct answer to your question. Jay Lethal defended the NXT or the ROH Championship or went for whatever the hell the question was. I can't remember now. Defended the title against Cody, the winner of this match, and moving on to the Clash of the Cabans Volume 3. Alec Miller, congratulations. Final score of 13-11. You looked a little defeated when ROH came up, but you managed to pull the answer. Richie did come close. He picked a event where they defended the tag titles, but unfortunately they defended them against DIY in the ladder match. They did not win them there. But Alec, congratulations. You'll be moving on to the Clash. Still have 2 names to announce. You get the last non-announced spot. 2 people. There's 1 more we have to announce, plus the dude has to defeat me to get the 20th spot. If not, that 20th spot might be up for grabs. But Alec, your thoughts on this match and going into the Clash starting in January?
Oh, man. The reason I looked so defeated when you said ROH is just because there's so much history. And I was watching for a very short amount of time. That's why I got to do a lot of research on just watching it. But yeah, man. Luckily, it was in something in my wheelhouse that I watched before, and that was a tough one. But you know, I was a little defeated after that, after the 0 in Battle Zone. But hey, that's what I love about the 3rd round. I mean, the 4th round.
Yeah,
that's what I love about the 4th round. A lot. You make up some points in that round, so yes.
Exactly.
Great match, Richie. You fucking hit me at the end, man. Damn.
Dwayne in the chat says Cody won the title, didn't he? He did, but he won it earlier in the year, but he challenged Jade Lethal for it at this event.
Yeah, he beat Dalton Castle. Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, he lost it. Oh,
Yeah,
I don't know,
Jay
he lost
Lethal
it.
lost to. No, Jay Lethal beat Dog Gasol? Yeah, this was after that. Yeah, Cody had held the title like the year before this. Richie, you won't be in the Clash this year unless maybe someone drops out, or maybe I beat the dude and you get that 20th spot. But for now, I
Yeah.
would like to let you know that while before the Clash starts, your next match you'll be facing the returning Brandon Rutledge. Just so you know.
All right, I actually wanted that. I was gonna ask for that match anyway, so that's
Hey,
good.
well, we're going to make it happen because Brandon's not competing in the Clash, and he wants things to do while he's not doing that. So you're going to be facing Brandon Rutledge next. But Richie, your thoughts on this match and anything else you want to say?
Oh, I feel like I always get tripped up on takeover questions because I just feel like, I mean, as much as I loved the takeovers back in the day, I feel like sometimes they blend into each other. I always trip up on them, and yeah, it just came a lot close. I came really close, and yeah, I actually knew I knew the Jay Lethal question, which it was switched. Uh, but yeah, no, it's just one of those things that happen, man. Yeah, bittersweet. I won't be in the Clash, but yeah, but probably. But I will. I'll still compete, and yeah, I can. I still believe I have the ability to beat almost anyone in CWT. So I'll keep chugging along.
Absolutely. All right. So I want to thank you to everyone that was here tonight. Alec, you also pick up 1 point for the Nation of Defamation in Faction Wars as well. Congratulations to all you guys that picked Alec in the chat with your loonies. Thank you to Dwayne for the sub and the gift sub tonight. Thank you to Matty Laws. He was here earlier with the sub. Joey Suba, you're here. Travis Fame is here. Jake Tato, thanks for stopping in and giving us those football updates. And anyone else that was watching behind the scenes, we appreciate you. We'll be back soon. As next week, we will be starting with Matty Laws' Moonlight Ride, which will feature JB3 taking on Matty Laws. It will also feature the Twitch TV Championship on the line between Eric Moreno and Jacob Cameron, and our CWT Pro Wrestling Trivia Championship as Joey Suba defends against Paul Mead. And then we also have the drunk match to celebrate Christmas. If you are a resident drinker of the alcohols and would like to compete in this drunk match, it's going to be off the record style. Sign up will be happening soon. We're just going to get drunk and have fun and answer questions about wrestling at Christmas. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you all for being here. Have a great night.